from the world of business, achieved academic excellence, showed exceptional dedication throughout the year, also as a class representative. Tonight she represents her fellow classmates as the valedictorian of the 2011 class.
Hi everybody. Fellow graduates of the 2011 Masters in Conflict Resolution and Mediation class, I'm honored and proud to be representing us this evening. I would like to take this opportunity to say congratulations for successfully completing a challenging academic year. For many of us, this has not only meant becoming accustomed to a new academic environment, but also being acclimatized to the realities of life in Israel. Together we've experienced the vibrant energy of Tel Aviv, and who can forget one very special apartment in Florentine. To my classmates and friends, I'm grateful we are assembled this evening to celebrate our academic achievement, as we will now be a network of friends and colleagues distributed across the globe. To this evening's speakers, your words have been both powerful and inspiring, reminding us of our reasons for pursuing a master's in the field of conflict resolution and mediation. In this time of change and new opportunity, your words encourage and inspire us to apply our new knowledge to future plans and endeavors. To those professors who took the time to be here with us this evening, your presence reminds us of the genuine interest you took in our learning and in creating an open and comfortable academic environment. To those family and friends who traveled here to provide support on this special day, I feel confident speaking on behalf of my classmates and saying that this evening would not be the same without you. It's at these times, when we celebrate our milestones and achievements, that we are reminded of those who have been there to support us throughout this process. On a personal level, I'd like to thank my father, who purchased a ticket to come to Israel without being asked when he knew I was coming here, and again, when he knew that I was graduating, just told me he was coming. I never had to tell him to come for my graduation, I just knew he was coming. I would also like to pay tribute to my late mother for instilling the value of education and the significance of every moment we have in life. When I was ready for a change, it was her example of strength and perseverance that inspired me to leave my job and home in Canada for the purpose of new knowledge, beginnings, and growth. Finally, and on behalf of this entire graduating class, I'd like to thank the graduation committee for doing such an excellent job in putting this evening together. I'm really looking forward to this evening's festivities. George Bernard Shaw, the noted playwright, wrote extensively of the social problems of the exploited working class. He said, "People who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it." Consider these words in light of the changes that are taking place in the world today. People are increasingly realizing the power of their own convictions to effect change, which makes this a particularly promising time to be completing a program in this field. In this environment, future possibilities are endless. I believe Shaw's statement to be true on another level. There will be those who, well-intentioned or not, will encourage us to not take risks that we feel to be worthwhile. I believe the essence of personal, professional, and civic responsibility is to stay true to those values that have guided us to this point, and to be mindful of the trap of having the easy way legitimized by others. This will help ensure that our next endeavors will be in areas that genuinely inspire and motivate us towards success. In this, one of the most significant takeaway lessons from this year is to make the moves we know to be right, even when they are not necessarily the easy ones. We are liberated by the ability to choose a new destination and navigate ourselves towards it, rather than having external circumstances steer us towards uncertainty. This realization has pervaded the global consciousness. This past year, while we immerse ourselves in conflict resolution and mediation, the concept of empowerment and the accompanying ability to change the world has permeated the international consciousness. We've had the unique and timely opportunity to observe these changes while in a scholarly setting, and so have been exposed to a variety of perspectives, enriching our understanding and sensitivity. Examples of this can be found right here in Israel, with tent protests springing up overnight. In this, we are again reminded that change can happen anytime, anywhere, to any group of people. It takes an empowered and visionary mind to realize that we all have the capacity, given the proper motivation, to elicit change. Earlier this year, our classmate Robbie delivered a moving speech, reflecting the notion of personal responsibility. She spoke of the power of individual initiatives that, when taken together, can elicit important change. This speech, amongst many other poignant examples that followed, made me realize the value of each unique individual I've been privileged to know this year. Included in this group are many classmates who have been, or will soon be, published. I feel I can speak on behalf of this group in saying that we look forward to reading your work and are very proud of your accomplishments. Such tangible examples support my faith that we are not a group of comfortable status quo people. The rewards of the relationships we have cultivated this past year, along with the academic experience gained through this unique program, will continue to support us far into the future. As graduates of the second year of the Conflict Resolution and Mediation Master's Program, we will serve as ambassadors for one another and for future cohorts. Looking around me this evening, I am confident being represented by all of you. Our unique network of classmates will elevate us and provide continued support in the years to come. For assembling this unique cast of characters, I wish to thank Maureen for selecting a group of people that would not have met under different circumstances. Although we are also different on paper, hailing from various professional, cultural, and academic backgrounds, there exists a common respect that has made it possible to engage in sometimes conflicting beliefs and ideas in a respectful and constructive manner. This is a true testament to this graduating class. It's one thing to surround yourself with people who agree for the sake of encouraging harmony, and quite another for harmony to prevail precisely because of the growth and development that comes from diverse perspectives. The ability to engage in challenging and constructive discourse is a true testament to both our evolving skills as mediators and as conflict resolution professionals. Following this, I would like to thank Talia for her continued work with this program, as well as Jay Rosen for his consistent support and open door policy. Jay, you have been a stabilizing influence this past year, and I cannot thank you enough for your positivity and support. It's a testament to Tel-Aviv University's growing international presence that individuals such as yourself are available to guide students who are sometimes overwhelmed by a novel environment presenting daunting obstacles. The decision to step outside one's comfort zone, be it academically, professionally, or culturally, is one that should not be diminished. Having come to Israel with pre-existing knowledge of the language and culture, I am humbled by the determination of those who came here with an open mind, ready to take on a new environment and language. Once again, this reflects the genuine curiosity and open-mindedness that I am confident will lead to continued success in the future. Luckily, the same technological tools that facilitated international changes this past year are at our disposal to keep this network alive. I am positive that this ceremony does not signify a goodbye, but rather the beginning of a new chapter for both this group as a whole and as individuals. Examples of this have already flourished in our group, a group of conflict resolvers being one of them, providing a solid foundation for continued relationships, support, and professional affiliations. I would like to take this final opportunity to wish my friends and classmates the best of luck in the coming years. I am certain I will be learning of your successes long into the future. Mazel tov.